You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, everybody, we've taken the Carl Chevrolet Studios downtown to Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Central Iowa to show you around here, and who better to show us is Bridget Cravens-Neely, the CEO of Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Central Iowa. Thank you for having us here.
Oh, Lou, it's great to have you guys here. Thank you so much.
Your new mentoring facility is gorgeous. Tell everybody some of the things you can do here now.
Absolutely. So we now have 2.5 times more space to actually be able to host our programs here and invite the community.
So that's 2.5 times bigger than you were on Swanson, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So now that we're here on Grand Avenue, we also have more visibility. We have more accessibility to the families that we serve because we're on, not necessarily on a bus line, but we're a block away from a bus line where we weren't before.
Right.
And so now people can find us a lot easier. But when they come in, what they experience is we have a true lobby. So we now have a receptionist downstairs to greet them. So that starts the experience. Then we also have our community space. We didn't have places like this in our other building. And then we also have a conference room and a training room that we can be able to utilize when we have staff meetings. But most of all, we have an additional 4 interview rooms. In our old building, we were interviewing matches and interviewing families in a conference room.
Right.
And that was the only room that we had to use. Now we have 4 that we can be able to use. So that's 4 families that we can be interviewing at one time. That's 4 matches that we can be creating at one time. And then we have our game room, our big little game room that was sponsored by Prairie Meadows. We got a huge contribution from them to really be able to make that a space where matches can come to do just that, interact and engage.
That's awesome. And you have some community space here, and it truly is community space. People can come in and they can utilize the community space.
Yes, they
right?
absolutely can.
So, just by having this facility here, what does it mean for the bigs that are trying to be matched up with littles? What does it mean for them?
Well, for one thing, it gives them a place to be able to feel like they're a part of. So we have a very village-centered, village-focused approach to how we interact and how we bond with the community, and especially with our littles and the families that we serve. So when our bigs come in, they feel like they're becoming part of a village. They're truly there to make an impact, and they feel like they have a home base, a place to be proud of.
So the bigs are the mentors in this whole equation. How about we call a big in and have them tell about their experience? This is Frederick Epting, and you are a mentor. You are a big, and the reason I can tell you're a big is because it says I'm big on your shirt. Absolutely. What does it mean to you personally to be a big?
It means everything. This program is what I needed when I was a kid, and so I'm just super passionate about giving back what I needed as well. And I think that it's our responsibility to not live life just for ourselves, but for the community and the collective.
Okay, you said what you needed. What has becoming a big done for you personally?
In my adulthood, what it's done is not only gave me a sense of fulfillment, but it's also given me a mirror in front of my face that forces me to become a better person, to make sure that I'm the example that I truly need to be.
I never thought about that. That really gives you a sense of accountability, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you were paired up with your little, how long ago?
5 years ago, I believe. It's been a long time.
That is, and how have things, changed? And what's your little's name?
Javier.
Javier, and 5 years going strong. What has changed in Javier in those 5 years that you've been with him?
A lot. Just the way he conducts himself overall, just manners, wisdom, school,
Probably more
behavior.
confidence.
Yeah, a lot more confidence, just everything. Just following my lead and carrying that forward.
Most fun thing you do with your little?
We like to go to trampoline parks, and we just jump, and we get tired, and skate parks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just jump at trampoline parks for 2 hours and sweat, and then that's it. And then we go eat. We go eat food after.
See, this is what happens when you become a part of a little's life. You become a big, you become a mentor, and it sounds like, Frederick, you've done it for yourself as well as for the little at the same time.
Absolutely.
Bridget, let's come back to you. If people want to get more information about how they can become a big, and it doesn't take very many hours during the month to really change a life and make your life more fulfilled, what is the easiest thing that people can do for that?
Easiest thing that you can do is, and that people can do, is simply go to our website at bbbsia.org or give us a call, because we're happy to talk to you. We're happy to be able to walk you through the process. That's the other thing, is you're not in this alone.
Right.
We are there to support you every step of the way, from the inquiry through the match, through the time that they are a match. And Frederick is a testament to that. And it's not a huge commitment. The biggest commitment is their heart. That's it.
I think you can do that. Thank you so
I think
much
everybody can do that.
for everything. And folks, yes, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Central Iowa, changing lives.
Coming up next, we have the Iowa Jeep Show. We're going to tell you all about it. It's an exciting event coming up this weekend.